Do you remember what it was like when you tried to learn something new? It doesn't matter if you're just trying to learn how to drive a car or play golf, maybe play a musical instrument, or maybe it's getting sober. That's something that's new. We wind up moving through 4 phases of learning. And you got to picture an XY axis, 2 lines up and down. Hi. A horizon and a vertical line with 4 quadrants. Whenever you begin to learn something new, you are unconscious of your incompetence. In other words, the popular saying is, you don't know what you don't know. You don't even know what you don't know. Unconscious incompetence. You have no idea what it is that you're getting yourself into, and you have absolutely no clue on how to navigate it. Now, after a period of time goes by, and we learn, and we'll talk about the learning in part 2 of this symposium, you become consciously aware of your incompetence. So for someone who's in recovery, they may start showing up at meetings, they may start reading recovery literature, they may start taking a hardcore look at their lives and what they've been through, and they become consciously aware of all the growth that they need to have take place. They're aware of their incompetence. And you keep working towards that skill, and you keep learning, and you move into the 3rd quadrant. So it's unconscious incompetent, conscious incompetent. Now you're moving into conscious competence. And that means as long as you are aware and paying attention and focusing on the things that you have to do for this skill, like backing out of a driveway in a car, you're learning how to drive for the first time, or going to a party where alcohol is being served. Pardon the blunt illustration. The longer you keep doing the right things and check the boxes each day, you have success. You went to a meeting, you prayed, you studied, you helped someone else. You're consciously competent, and you check all those boxes. And after a longer period of time, you eventually move into the final quadrant of unconscious competence. That's where you've been living a certain way, or you have attained a skill, instrument, a sport, sobriety, where you've done it enough times, you've been through those 24 hours and checked those boxes so many times, you begin to do it unconsciously, and you're competent. So you're unconscious incompetent, you don't know what you don't know. You're conscious incompetent, now you're aware of what you don't know. You're conscious competent, you can take care of business and do the things you need to do as long as you're paying attention. And then eventually you're unconscious and you're competent, because you've done it over a period of time and you've picked up some skills. And those 4 phases of learning are pretty much inescapable, but at least you can kind of navigate your progress when you're aware of those phases. Now, how do we actually learn and progress within each one of those phases? Well, that's like part 2 of this discussion, this brief discussion. Now we have part 2 about the actual learning process. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Thank you for spending some time here. Hopefully you find some tools for your sobriety useful on this channel. And if you do, please subscribe or leave a comment. And have a great day.